Hey guys, this is Fetus, and we are here to deck profile the new Fire Kings for the April 2015 format. Because Spirit is now at 3, I actually like this deck again. I tried forever ago, I tried the 4-axis, and I didn't like it too much. I tried it with the 3-axis, or 3.5, and I didn't like it only because Spirit was at 1. I used to test it out when Spirit was at 3, and I liked it, but now it's back at 3, so I like it again. So, let's just get to the deck profile. Enough with me rambling, because I usually do. Now, this is a channel first, guys. 3, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit, and I understand I have a proxy. If you remember, or if you've been keeping track of how my channel's been, or my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff where it used to be in my old channel with Fetus status, I have never proxied before, but I have to do it now, because for the love of me, I cannot find a third one of this card. I've always owned 2, and I never thought the reason to get the third one, because obviously it's been on the ban list since it came out, but now it's at 3, and I can't for the life of me find a third one. I went to my card shop, went through pretty much all of its singles, pretty much half, and there's a lot. And I still couldn't find it. And yeah, so I wanted to do this because I'm going to be going to the tournament with this, and I wanted to deck profile before I do that. But I can only play 2 at the tournament, but I would love to have 3. Hopefully my friend can find one before the tournament, and I'm still trying to find one. But if it happens that I can't find one, I'll just buy one online because they're kind of cheap. But yeah, 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirits. Next, go with our spirit, we have Leopard. Leopard is also with the 3-axis. Pretty much what this does is you can sacrifice it, or attribute it, whatever, and it will search fire formation from the deck and put it onto the field. Obviously, there is a lot of fire formations because this is Brotherhood, so it's a very nice searcher in regards to the spell and trap cards. And pretty much the combo is use this, put Tensu on the field, you'll see it in a second, put this on the field, special summon Leopard, go into Leopard to Horse Prince, and so on and so forth. And that's pretty much how this deck goes with these 6 cards as your main. And yeah. Next, pretty much the best Fire Fist in this deck is Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Rooster. It's perfect at 2 because you're going to be recycling it a lot anyway, so you don't need a third one. But what Rooster does is when it's special summoned, you can add 1 Fire Fist monster from your deck to the hand. So it's pretty much Stratos if it's special summoned, not just summoned. Also, what makes this really good is you can get rid of any of your Fire Formation cards, put it to the graveyard, and then you can set another fire formation from your deck to the field. So that can be your spell or trap cards. You can recycle your Tenkis. You can put another Tensu on the field. You can Gaioku, or anything. Rooster is very, very good, and if you're playing this deck, you need at least 2. Just saying. Next, some people are cutting this down, but I like it at 3, and it's 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. Yes, I know they don't match, but sorry. Why I play this at 3 instead of 2, like the Jeff Jones deck profiles, because we play a lot of the spell fire formation cards, and I like it at 3 just to make sure that my field doesn't clog up too much if I can help it. I know Rooster helps with that, but this also helps with getting rid of monsters that are picky and annoying. And to go with the bear, we have the 1 Gorilla. This actually is pretty good in the meta right now because there are the Manjus and the Senjus. There's a lot of the Stellar Knights are below 16 because when this card destroys a monster, you can search for a fire formation spell or trap card. So, oh, never mind. I'm sorry, just spell. Whatever. And because we're only playing 4 of the level 4 Fire Fists, we're only playing 2 Coach Soldier Wolfbark. I do agree with this. I don't like the ratio of 3 and 4 because I feel like it will clog too much. This is all in theory, by the way, but I didn't I understood, but then I didn't understand. But now I agree that 2 should be better than 3 right now because of the ratio. If I add Dragon into this deck, which some people do, I probably will put this up to 3 because 5 and 3 sounds better to me than 2 and 4. But whatevs. That's it for the monsters. It's not a lot of monsters. I believe it's only 13, but that's all you really need. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. But that's all you really need. Next up is the spells. It's a Fire Fist deck, so you're playing the 3 Upstart Goblins. It helps with consistency, and it doesn't. You don't really worry about the actual life points too much. Next, for our Fire Formation cards, we have 3 Fire Fist Tenkies. You need to play 3 Tenkies. There's no reason why you shouldn't. And what this does is you can search up Beast Warrior from your deck. And everything in your deck is Beast Warrior, so there's no reason why you shouldn't play 3. Next, we actually play 3 Goyokus. From the Jeff Jones list, I actually liked how he played 3 of these, because it's a searchable Night Beam. It's how I thought of it. So I really like the idea of having 3 searchable Night Beams in my deck, and if I can lock down their field as much as I lock down my field, then I feel like it's worth it. And if anything, I can always side these out for Mystical Space Typhoons in the side deck or whatever. Next, we only play 2 Tensus. I like it only at 2 because we're pretty much most likely going to be searching for this anyways. So there's no reason why we need 3. So 2 Tensus is perfect. Next, we play 3 One-Ofs as 1 Rekindling. This is to rekindle your leopards and your spirits. Can't do it to what was it? You can't do it to Rooster because it's at 100 defense and not 200. Dumb. 1 Dark Hole and then 1 Raigeki. Pretty much to get rid of those problematic cards, just like Dark Hole, Bear. That's it for the spells. Quite a bit of spells. Next up for the traps. Also, I said that I am going to be taking this to the tournament on this week. So to get rid of, instead of having the 3rd spirit, unless me or my friend can find it before then, I'm probably just going to put a 3rd Mirror Force or a 2nd Tensu. Alright, so, hit something. So now, we have 3 Venus Chains. I like it at 3. It's perfect at 3. And it helps a lot with getting rid of all those really annoying effects, just like Trishula and stuff like that. Then we play 2 Mirror Force. Again, for just the same as the Raigeki and the Dark Hole. Get rid of all those problematic cards, and it pretty much punishes people that overextend, and I really like Mirror Force like that. Next, we play 2 Mind Crush. This is pretty much for the Necros matchup. A lot of stuff, or the Satellar, or pretty much anything in the meta right now, because there's a lot of searching all the time now. So I like it at 2. I see people doing it at 3. It's pretty much up to you guys. I've only put it at 2 for room, but if I had room, I'd probably put this at 3. Then we play 5 One-Ofs. We play 1 Tensen. I just like the idea of having a searchable 1000 attack. I thought that's what I always liked about this deck. 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Solemn Warning, and then 1 Ring of Destruction. Pretty much staples, but a lot of people aren't playing Solemn Warning right now, which I also haven't been playing it too much. Next, for the extra deck, we have 2 Horse Prince. It's pretty much the reason why 3 access is so good. Because of Horse Prince, you can special summon any level 3 fire monster from your deck, which will be Rooster. And then because of Rooster, then you can search another Fire Fist monster. Then you can, This and Rooster. This Rooster, like, all of these cards go together so well, and that's what makes the three axis deck so good. I know to you, some people, it's pretty much obvious, but it's just really nice synergy that I love with this deck, and that's why I was happy that this deck is, the Spirit is back at 3 now. Then, one Vulcan of the Divine. Vulcan Divine is absolutely fantastic. I love this card because you can put your Tenkis back from the field into the hand, and then there's something that's problematic to you on your opponent's side of the field back to their hand or extra deck, and then you can just use your Tenki again. I love this card. If I had a second one, I'd probably put a second one in here, but I don't. So, only one right now. That's it for Synchros, and now all of it is XYZs. We have one Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King. I don't see myself ever making more than one, so I only have one. And it is still pretty good to get your Tenkis off. It's pretty much a skill drain for this deck. It's still a nice card. Then we have one Cardinal. If I had Dragon in here, I'd probably put this at 2, but I don't, so I'm only playing this at 1. And this is pretty much Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiramisu. And I absolutely love this card. I do have 2 of these, and I was considering putting 2 of these, but like I said, I didn't put Dragon in here. If I put Dragon in here, I might put this here. Maybe I'll put Dragon in there instead of the 3rd Mirror Force. Yeah. Next, one Exciton Knight. It's pretty much obvious why you put this in here. The Fire Fist. Oh no, never mind. That was 4 axis. Never mind. But yeah, this deck. Sometimes you're when it's in a pickle, that always helps. Staple Castel. Number 101, pretty much staple. And some people are playing 2 Castels and instead of the 101. I actually don't have another Castel, so but I still like the 101 in here. It's always a nice thing because then they don't go to the graveyard and you steal them. You don't have to worry about them searching it. I always like it. Next, we have one Daiguster Emerald. This is pretty much to recycle your plays. It's a nice thing to go into. One Abyss Dweller. There's a lot of stuff that activates in the graveyard still, so this always helps. 182 Heartland Draco. Sometimes I put this in the deck, the extra deck, because it's just good in general. But in this deck is actually better. This card, when there's a face-up spell card, it cannot be targeted by attacks. So they have to waste a card to get rid of this card, which I always liked. And it's if they can't do anything, this is 4,000 to the face. And I have another card in here that can pretty much do the same thing. And this and that together in the same extra deck is just crazy. And I can easily make this and Nightmare Shark in the same duel very easily. So that's 4,000 right to the face very easily. So Heartland Draco. Then finally, one Steel Storm Roach. Why I like this? This is pretty much for the Necros matchup. Because you can put this on the field, and every time they special summon, let's say Trishula, or they special summon Valkyrie, or whatever, or you know what I mean? Obviously they're not going to because this is on the field, so they have to get rid of it some other way. And that's fine, because then they have to waste their turn just to get rid of this Steel Storm Roach before they can do Trishula or Valkyrie or however you say his name. So, yeah, I actually like Steel Storm Roach quite a bit right now. Then for the rank 3s, we have one Lion Emperor. It's pretty much because it's the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, and it's always, and you can get your spirits back. And I actually like it even more now because I only have 2. I really wish I had 3, but I don't. So this helps quite a bit. And then this is the other card I was talking about. I already said it before, but Nightmare Shark. This plus, hold on, where is it? This plus this is 8,000 points of damage if you get all attacks through. So this is pretty much another. I can do a lot of damage with both of these, and having both of these in the extra deck is such a degenerate thing that I absolutely love. I love having both. And then finally we have one Fortune Tune. I actually like Fortune Tune because then you can put your leopards back into the deck, your spirits. You can put pretty much, or your roosters. You have a lot of good level 3 monsters in your deck that you want back into your deck after you're done with them. So Fortune Tune always helps. So guys, that's it for the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist 3.5. So yeah, I actually really like the deck. I'm actually pretty excited to play this deck on Friday, and hopefully I do good. And yeah, so I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe for more. Go in the comment section below. Make sure you tell me something else that you'd want to be deck profiled. It might not be in real life, unfortunately, but I can definitely do it online on DevPro or Dueling Network. So I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you next one, guys. See ya.